All right. So how come you don't get the seedless watermelon?
You be out here listening to people and they be like, if it ain't got no seeds in it, it ain't like no real fruit. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like a manufactured fruit that they just make. If it ain't got no seeds.
Those
So
are the same ones that be calling the doctor when they shit got seeds in it. Trying to figure out what's wrong with them.
right. I mean, I just everybody just, you just tend to listen to people. Get it with seeds. If it don't have seeds, it ain't real. Still
How
good
long we
for
been
you.
buying watermelon?
All our life I had
Thank-
to fight.
Thank you, social media shit. We had the encyclopedias and they didn't talk about no watermelon, how to determine sweeten, all that stuff. So
I mean, the good thing is they say, the they people that you're supposed to like hydrate yourself from the water from like the fruits and vegetables instead of like just drinking water. That is better for you. So I definitely eat my watermelon. I get my water plus my fiber.
yeah.
I'm good to go.
Speaking of fiber, because like, all right, so I did go to the doctor the other day, right? For I guess it was an annual.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was she did blood work and called me the next day, and my cholesterol was a little elevated.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know I was like, because it wasn't the doctor, but it was the assistant, and I was like, damn, this was pretty quick.
Right, quick.
So, like, I was calm though, I was like, well, but she was saying that just the cholesterol was a little elevated, so I gotta have more fiber and all that stuff. And I've been using the omegas, the fish oil.
Yeah.
So I just switched to krill oil because I read up on that krill oil it's the same as fish oil, except it has like a third additive in terms of like antioxidant as well. So it has the omegas, all that stuff, but also it's an antioxidant too.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, if you go KRILL, and so I bought it at Sam's for it was good. It was a good deal. So I started taking that, but she also said, of course, low fat, high fiber, and so I bought some old school Fiber One bars that we used to buy all the time. So note to self: don't have a Fiber One bar before you go to bed. Well, about 4 hours later, I got waking up by some look. Some people were fighting in my stomach. So,
that's hilarious. That's actually how the watermelon did me yesterday because I ate so much of it. What's up, y'all? As you can see, we had already started the conversation, but let me do a accurate, complete intro. Welcome to You Heard What I Said. Is that our topic? What's the name of our
this girl losing weight, looking good, and all of a sudden he's like, what the hell? Who are we? You're a whole nother person now, huh?
Look, it happened.
You heard what I said.
It's one of them days.
Just one of them days.
That a girl goes through. Look, we here. That's all y'all need to know is we here, we ready, we excited. And let's start off. How can everybody reach you, Keon? Because, we usually do that at the end. But tell the people now.
You pick up that big old cellular phone. Keon said 37 is how I can be reached. And what about you, Miss Precious?
Precious said 888. And thank you for the few new followers I got. I'm like, ooh, I be peeping. I'm watching. I'm seeing y'all. I appreciate it. Yes. So look, let's get a toast. And as you was talking about me, look, I am on my health kick. I am trying to do right. So earlier, before we started the intro, we was talking about me and my watermelon. And yes, y'all, it got seeds in there, if you could see all of them. And I got my water. So I'm ready. Let's toast to you.
Okay, let's toast. But in the comments, watermelon. Eat the seeds or do not eat the seeds or just completely buy seedless watermelons. Hit us up.
Let us know. That's the debate.
All right, got
What you
my
got
little,
going on? Okay. All right. Looking
got a little
pretty.
strawberry, some lemonade
With,
concoction,
with a
water,
little
strawberry
with a
lemonade
little
water.
extra. Oh,
Oh yeah,
oh.
yeah,
Well,
still with a little extra.
you know.
Mm. Damn, I just spilled it all on myself.
Look, I'm going out with my bestie. We back on our Thursdays. She had been working, so I'm like, I already know we outside. So I was like, let me cleanse now and prepare for Thursday because it's gonna be lit, as the kids would say. What did we used to say? Turn? What? No, that was still
Don't we say
kind of what the
pop?
kids.
Don't we say popping? Did we say popping?
We did used to say it's gonna be popping. Oh my goodness, that's like haven't heard that in forever. Oh my goodness, but I know we had to have said something else too. Look. I'm a '70s baby. Y'all
We did
'70s
fly.
people, yeah. Let us know what you used to say. Fly. Yes, that was. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, we all said turned up too. We said it was gonna be turned up. Didn't we say that too?
Maybe.
I ain't party that much, man.
Me either. I was never like a club person or anything. I was always the one sitting there. I don't want to say with a stank face, but me being a Sagittarius, you could read everything on this face, so I could never hide. I was feeling, but yeah, I wasn't like that out there, like, Yeah, that wasn't me. I'd be sitting back in the corner, just observing.
Yeah. I didn't take dance lessons back in the day.
I think we all kind of missed that gene. I think we all got a little rhythm, just kind of lack coordination, except our mother, that she could dance. So she used to be out there stepping and doing all that stuff. I don't know what happened to the rest of us. Like, what the heck? What is it?
I don't know. But like with the topic that we're going to talk about, you know, I'm into my feelings, so I didn't want to, go out there on the dance floor. Although I was all right in terms of. There's some places I went to with certain people, and they thought I was a good dancer. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Look, it is prom season. It is prom season. So when you went on prom, did you dance at prom?
Prom was kind of interesting.
You had to dance.
It was kind of interesting, man. I don't. Junior prom was no. The junior prom was like. I was a last minute person.
Okay.
Shout out to you.
Okay. We'll talk about that on another day.
She was a last minute date.
Okay. But you gonna shout her out like what? What's going on here? What's going on?
Man, but maybe senior year, I did like a song maybe.
Yeah.
Like I said, that wasn't me. I was into my feelings, man. I didn't want to be ridiculed if I wasn't holding the beat. I'm not saying I was or wasn't, but I was I had feelings back then.
You are funny.
I had feelings, man.
Junior prom. I didn't go to junior, but I did go to senior, and I did dance. I was actually on the dance team in high school, which was weird.
On the dance table?
No, team.
Oh, they said dance table.
No, and we had routines and all, so I don't know. I guess I was a little bit more flexible and energetic, and probably just didn't care back then. When you do your thing, like you said, kind of nice, like who watching? And with social media, it's like, who gonna put me up here for missing this beat? So yeah, it's weird. But on another note, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yes. Yes. I hope you guys had an awesome day and you enjoyed yourself. It's funny because this is still not the topic, y'all, but I did hear how people said for Mother's Day, like, should you be with your kids on Mother's Day as a mother? You know what I'm saying? With them celebrating you? Or are you supposed to like have the day to yourself? Look, you all can also comment on that as well, because I've been hearing like split decisions like, no, this day is my day. I don't want to be bothered. And then I hear other people like, no, you're supposed to be with your kids. Like, they're supposed to be there to celebrate you and all this and stuff. So it's shout out to Mojo Brooks. He did a little skit on it. Hilarious. I think you're funny. And he was talking about it like, how you not gonna be with your kids on Mother's Day? So it was cool, but it did give a different perspective. So yeah, so we can talk about it. Let's talk about it in the comments. We don't have to talk about it today, but let's talk about it. But once again, my friend did tell me, my bestie, and she was like, no, I celebrate Mother's Day. She was like, that's the job I do the best. She was like, so no, I'm going to celebrate it. And I was like, ooh, that like touched me. And that made me think like, damn, like that is the job I do the best. Like I go in, I go hard, I go above and I go beyond. So I'm like, why wouldn't I? So yeah, so now I get it. But with me, Mother's Day, my birthday, Thanksgiving, that's about all you're going to get out of me. you ain't going to get nothing else.
No that's sweetest day.
No.
Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
they used to mess with me in high school. Like sweetest day. Anyway.
It's always so okay. Look, y'all. We 20 minutes in and haven't even got to the topic yet. So let's get to it. It's all popular all around social media. They actually made a series out of it on Netflix. Pop the Balloon. Like this has been everywhere, and it's constantly showing up on my feed, on my timeline, whatever people, whatever y'all be saying. So I figured let's talk about it because it is definitely something that I would never, when I say never do. And I'm very kind of blunt in my personality. So I used to sugarcoat things, and then I was like, but why should I have to? Like, that's not me. And I feel like people should accept me kind of, what I'm saying, for who I am. So I can be a little blunt and honest and, truthful. But some of these things that these people be saying, Pop the Balloon is like, like that might hurt a little bit. I wouldn't let you know that it hurt me, but it is sad. I'll be like, like that. Did you just say that? So I would have to definitely contain my face. But it's like the whole new thing about this Pop the Balloon, like kind of like the new dating. And I guess you would kind of compare it to speed dating in a sense, like back in the day, people used to have like the little speed dating. So you only had a few minutes to kind of get to know somebody. So, and it's somewhat, comparable. Like this is just the new age thing. So is this something that you would try? And like, how do you feel about it? Because I mean, like, soon as somebody walks in and they like, you can't even really see what the person looks like. You just see like a silhouette of the person as they walk, and then all you hear is like pop 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 pop. It's like, whoa, what did they do? Like, did their shoes make too much noise? What's going on? So it's crazy. And they go in, don't let somebody pop the balloon, and then they ask, oh, well, is he your type or is she your type? And it's like they feelings already hurt, so they about to go in and talk about you. So yeah. So what do you think? It's wild.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of an episode, and I think I'm good in terms of. I don't know if I can watch any more. It's just it's too much, man. All right, so I saw an episode, like I said, where, I mean, like you said, literally, someone came in and you just start hearing pops, and I ain't like his shirt. I'm like, damn, I'm like, man, you gotta be perfect, pretty much, and everything. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I think people, in that show, I think that. I just saw one where it was all women and then it was the guys coming.
Yeah.
Like that. That's only. I don't know if it's always like that. But
it's vice versa. Yeah, it's vice versa.
That's the only one I saw where it's all women and one guy. But it was like I was tripping, like, they come in and one word comes out of their mouth, pop. It's like, and then so would I do it? Absolutely not.
Right.
I don't. I mean, you have to number one you have to be 100% confident in yourself, because your feelings will get hurt, and you gotta brush it off, because they're blunt. And B, if you dabble in a little gambling, you gotta have that poker face, because when they talk about you, the initial reaction is to, well, I ain't like your breath,
right,
or whatever, your initial, you want to say something back, but you got to just suck it up and like, okay, all right, that's cool, I appreciate that, But I couldn't do it, because this one girl was like, she was into it at first, then pop on this side, pop, and then one pop on this side, and then she didn't pop, and then he turned around and looked at her, pop. And she was like, and she came and asked her why. Well, at first, he was looking that way, but when he looked this way, I saw his forehead, and I just I had to pop it. And I was like, really? I mean, I'd have lost a little something inside. I might have to have walked out. Because that's. I mean, we say. I mean, for you talking about being blunt and to hear something come out of someone else's mouth talking about you, and you got to take it. I can't do that.
Right. You think about like how your parents, when you were raised, they'd be like, if you had nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I do appreciate the people when somebody is popping like their balloon, and then the host will come back and say, well, why did you keep yours unpopped? Or is this somebody that you would date or whatever? And I do appreciate the ones who don't like clap back, and they're just like, no, I think, they're a handsome guy, or no, I think, she's beautiful. So yeah, they would be my type, So I do appreciate the people who kind of take the higher road. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, act like physical appearance isn't important, because it is. You want to be definitely attracted to the person that you're with. But sometimes I think they just kind of use this platform, as a way just to go in and just talk about people like crazy. Yes, it's definitely brutal.
So would you go on it if you could?
No, I definitely would not go on.
Either go on as the main person, or it was one of the others. Would you go on either or? Because that's a different scenario.
Neither. I would do neither. I mean, it's a lot, because like I said, before the person even opens their mouth, you get popping. And that's something you have to think about. Like, even us doing this podcast, I know before I even started, I sat there and I was like, like, appearance is everything. I'm such a natural, girly. So it's like, do I put on makeup to come here? Like, do I not? Like, what are people going to think? Are they going to judge? And it was a true battle. But I'm like, I can only be me. You know what I'm saying? The bags, the dark circles. Like, I'm not going to cover it up. I'm going to be on here and show my like true authentic self. So I'm not going to all of a sudden, just put on makeup just for the show. And, I appreciate all the people who do it to enhance or whatever. One, I don't even know how. Like, even if I had all the supplies, I'd be like, what am I supposed to do? Contour, what? So I'm just like, this is me. This is who I am. But, and not just even that, even though we are on this social platform, I couldn't be, on that type of social platform in a dating sense. Like, I'm very private when it comes to things like that. So no, I don't want to be out there and people know like, oh, that's who she choosing, or, this is what no, I don't want people to have that type of knowledge about.
Yeah, because one person popped a balloon. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about it.
No,
all right, so respectfully, the guy was like, yeah, she's my type. She's my, just out of respect, whatever. And she popped it. She's like, oh, so everybody's your type? That's why she popped it. And I'm like, all right, Anyway, all right, it's like, go ahead.
Yeah, it was funny. This one dude I was watching, And he's like, they like, well, why did you pop? And he was like, she's beautiful. The face is beautiful, but like the legs don't match, the back. And it was just like, it's just everything. Or it could be something, I don't like your shoes, or what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
It's a show because then you're not going to find anyone that's 100% perfect, because people meet people. I know this is a dating thing, but people meet people everywhere,
True.
I.e., one of our family members. They meet people everywhere, and it's like you're not gonna have on your best appearance 100% of the time. I'd rather you be your natural self, like you said, because you talked about fashion. I was like a fashion guru for 2 years. My junior and senior year in high school.
2 and done.
But this is where, it was like the silk and where you had the collars and you had the buttons. I even had one of those little bolo things, like the country cowboy guys.
I remember the face.
I'm like, what the hell? I had on the gazelle glasses, back in the day and all of that. And that was just 2 years. Now, I mean, I don't know if I match anymore when I go outside, because I don't care. That's me. However, some people will be like, something like you said, some people will be like, all right, that's cool. Others pop. They see that, okay, this blue is not the same as this blue or whatever. And, they're just looking for something wrong instead of, really listening to what they have to say and their personality. They're just looking for something wrong.
Exactly. I'm kind of like you. I kind of have my own style and fashion, and it does lean more to the, I don't care. And it's not that I don't care like about myself and appearance. It's just that this is what's comfortable to me. I think I look fine, so you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not dirty. You know what I'm saying? You're not
exactly.
You're not dirty. You're not looking. You're not bumming. You just wear what you like to wear because you feel good in what you're wearing. That's all. Because it's all about that. You're feeling good. But man, are all the balloons red in every episode?
Yeah, but I didn't like start off watching this, so I have no idea like if there's a backstory to why the balloon is red. I don't know if that has to do with love or whatever. Like, oh, we found a match, it's gonna be love. Like I don't know. I can only assume or whatever. So yeah.
I know you physically can't do it, but after you pop it, are they able to unpop it?
You can, because I did see the host go to one girl and she went up to us like, so why did you, pop your balloon? And she was like, I actually popped it on accident. So they were like, oh, well, let's get you another balloon. So yes, they will give you another balloon. But when they did like a replay, it was like, girl, you popped it. It was like that instant. You heard everybody else pop, you pop, because it might not have been that instant physical attraction, but it was, he started talking and it was like, oh, I might be, interested in you. So yeah, I definitely, if I was, which I would never be, but if I was, like hypothetically speaking, I wouldn't pop initially, just off of somebody walking in. I would definitely wait to hear what they had to say, before I actually popped the balloon, because attraction can grow. So
yeah, absolutely, and so can clothes, because I mean, it could have been one of his boys like, oh yeah, it could have been a dare like, oh dude, that shit is fly, oh, you like, all right, cool, I bet, and they go in and pop, so it could have been just a little minor mistake, but they just popped it just because of that. It's like, give him time to open up his mouth, or her, or, whomever. But yeah, that's ruthless, man. I couldn't do it. I mean, I've seen enough because I'm sure every episode is good. I may see just a little bit. A little bit. I'll see the clips that you send me, but it's number one. It's heart wrenching. And from what I saw, and then it's just like I don't know. I mean, it's just I'd rather do the speed dating.
Yeah, I think it's for a younger crowd, like the pop, the balloon. I think it's for I don't think it's for that 40 plus.
Oh, it's absolutely for the young crowd, because that's that's what social media is all about. It's like you got
Mm-hmm.
5 seconds or whatever, no,
Right.
swipe, whatever. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
you got a couple seconds to make that impression, and this young crowd is instant. It's
Yeah.
with us. I watch I watch something for a while, and then finally I'm like, nah, I don't like that. But some people watch
Mm-hmm.
it for a couple seconds. Nope. And that's what
Yeah.
kind of that's
Yeah.
all about. It's like it's the instant. Okay, you open up your mouth up. One tooth is longer than the other. Pop, or it's like because she was like, yo, you got nice teeth, but no, it's like, dang, man,
you get judged on everything. But going back to your speed dating, me and my friend, we were actually talking about doing speed dating, and not necessarily in the. This is gonna sound weird, but not like in the hopes of you will find like your life partner or whatever, but to get back out there, to enjoy yourself, to see what it's like, you know what I'm saying, to have fun. So yeah, that might be the next episode or something. So we'll see.
So it does still exist.
Yeah, there are a lot of places where I am that have speed dating. So yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
I can't do it. No, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm being me. But I would say,
mm-hmm.
I would say, I think it's an experience because number one, you'll get a chance to see what you do like,
right,
and then two, you'll get a chance to see how people communicate and tell their stories about who they are and what what brings your interest, what piques your interest level.
Exactly.
And then three, it'll just be something like you say, just get out there and just to communicate, because you may even find a friend out of that. But more importantly, I was watching. I don't know if you've seen. Have you seen like the Impractical Jokers show?
Yeah, I haven't
watched with the speed dating.
I haven't watched like the recent ones, but I did used to watch it back in the day. So now I know one of the old comedians, whatever, he's no longer on there, whatever. So I haven't seen any of the shows where he wasn't on there. But
same with the wifey, but I still that was her favorite. That's my favorite too. But he got it. He's dealing with family situations, and but there was one back when he was part of it, like season 5, somewhere between like 5 or 6, where they did a speed dating episode.
I'm sure. So I'm gonna have to go look it up. Yeah, because I used to
hilarious.
love that
show. It was hilarious, man, how they did it. But I think it'll be good for you. I mean, you never know. You may find someone, but then you'll know.
Never know.
You know what your type. You know what your type is. But also, like I said, you get a chance to just get out of your comfort zone too, because that'll be something where you got to not open up as much, but you got to open up a little bit because you got to talk.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, I was 23 when I got married, so it's like you think about it, like all that time that most people, those years that they would have spent dating, like I didn't have that. So like going back out there, it's like, am I gonna be awkward? Even though I'm kind of like a natural flirt, so I think I'll be good. That kind of comes easy for me, but yeah, it will be interesting to find out, like you said, what do I like now, because I'm not the same person I am now than I was back then. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited. And you ain't gonna catch me in no dress and no heels, because that is not me. You're not gonna catch me with the makeup on, because that is not me. I'm gonna have my lip gloss, and today I don't have on none, but I might put on like a little eyeliner. No, mascara. See, I don't even know what the stuff is. Like, I'll probably put a little bit of that on, but that's all you gonna catch from me.
No new eyelashes?
No. Oh, I was like, oh, should I try it? But I was like, it's just not me. I'm just not that girl.
I'm anti that. I saw someone and her eyelashes were like out to here. I was like, well, if you can't see, they're like out to here. It's like blinking like this. I'm like, to each his own. But I'm just like, man.
Yeah, I know
that almost got into her nose when she blinked.
Right. Somebody used to say they look like windshield wipers, like on the face.
Oh, like how they have them on the cars. Sometimes some of the cars, yeah. But hey, I'm not mad at you if you have it though.
There are some that are just like so natural looking, where it kind of like just fulls out what you have, because
I mean,
for some
that's all
reason,
good.
yeah, guys, their eyelashes are always fuller and longer than women. I don't know why that is, but they are. So I do like the natural look. One day I'm gonna have somebody do my makeup and doll me all up and see what it's all about or whatever. But no, I probably won't get
I
no
like it. I like
eyelashes.
it to look. Yeah, I like to look natural. I mean, if you get
Mm-hmm.
some, make
Yeah.
it look natural. Because
Mm-hmm.
now, of course, I see people with the, getting the fuller lips, and their
Mm-hmm.
lips are like sponges to push together or something. It's like, come on now,
Right. Yeah. No,
And so,
I have a lot of friends who wear lashes and stuff, and it looks cute on them. Like I
I
said,
mean,
it's just, yeah.
if that's the first thing you see on someone's face, then or you try to go shake their hand and you like, brushing it, it's like,
Oh
so.
my
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I like the all natural, man. I mean, no makeup, like I said, lip gloss. I like the all natural look. That turns me on. If you have it all caked up and then if you take it off, it's like, where'd she go? It's like, no.
Mm-hmm. That's what people used to talk about the clubs and stuff, because it'd be all dark and stuff in there, and everybody looking good, and you see them in the daytime, and it's like, no, you ain't the same person. But I mean, mm-hmm. Well, look, that's our show, people. You get the gist of it. Neither one of us would do Pop the Balloon. We think it's wild as heck how these people be out here judging. Now, they have had like some success stories. Like, people have found matches. So that's awesome.
Oh, this isn't the first season?
Like, are you sure? On the show, there have been, I haven't watched all the episodes on the show on Netflix, but some of them have found matches. And even on like what they do on Instagram, I don't know, the little skits or clips that I see on Instagram, I don't know like what show that's from, but yes, some people have found matches, because they'll show like the people who you would have never thought that would have found somebody, and then they show them like all hugged and booed up with somebody they like, such and such found, they match or whatever. So yes, they've had success, which is awesome.
It's
like
it's
I
awesome.
said,
I mean, if you're blunt and you know who they are from up front,
right. I'm not sending no representatives. You gonna get me. Sarcasm and all. And it's not for everybody, and I'm okay with it.
You just won't see me. I do know some friends though that would do it. I do know that if they had a chance, maybe not at this time in their life, but I do know people who would be like, hey, let's give it a shot.
Right.
And they got they got that thick skin and can easily brush it off and whatever. Yeah. That's what they would feel. Right. If also they talk about their receding hairline or they talk about, your nose hair that touches your eyelashes or something. Yeah. Whatever.
They would definitely talk about me, because like, I just don't be caring. I don't.
I mean, if you try to, it's like 8 of them, 10 of them, whatever. You try to impress one, and then all the other 9 pop, 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 pop. So it's like you got to be yourself, because you can't just pick one out and hear someone say something and then you try to adhere to that person, because you just got to be you and it'll attract somebody.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to like to be the center of attention, but not now. I don't think I would want to be the center of attention. So hypothetically, if I was, I definitely would be in the lineup. I wouldn't be that main attraction, because it's like, I don't need all eyes focused.
Yeah, specify what kind of lineup.
On the Pop Your Balloon.
Okay. You want to be in the lineup? All right, turn this way.
No.
All right, now turn it. Now say something.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
read this.
No.
I don't know if they do that for real. I just see it in the episode. So that's not from experience.
Oh my goodness. Oh shoot. Okay.
Shit.
So this was.
I ran to the store and then no. All right. Okay.
Look, this was another episode in the books. Once again,
of what? Of what? What's the name of our podcast?
You heard what I said?
What?
Did
there we go.
You hear me?
Yes.
All right. So you guys make sure that you like, share, subscribe, ring that bell, and leave us those comments. Tell us what you thinking. Tell us what
I told you about the comment. I told you about the comment. That one recent comment. About going to So continue with the comments because they're good to have the interaction with. So,
right, yes. Absolutely. That's why we do this show. Not only because I enjoy spending time with my brother, and sharing all this knowledge that we get, but yeah, we want to interact with you guys. So yep, let's hear it. We ready for y'all. So
be ready. Be ready. Oh y'all. Oh no, you tell me, how can everybody be you? Yes. How can you be reached on social media? Let the world know.
Precious said 888 on Instagram and now on TikTok. I'm there.
Do that look again. There you go.
I need to do something to this head. Yeah, since I'm gonna pop outside on Thursday, I'm gonna have to wash it, do me a little retwist on it. Gotta get ready so I can be outside.
Hold on a second. Oh, that was me. Okay. My light got dim.
No, you good. I'm ready to turn my light off because I'm like, oh, this kind of bright up in here. Like, don't give me no migraine now.
I think my office is called Last Call or something. The lights flickering.
It says you went over your time limit. Like,
time limit is up. Put some more quarters in the machine, baby. Put some more quarters in. Bring that curtain back up.
Oh my God. Wow. You are funny today.
Just from watching TV. That's from watching shows.
Oh my good. Yeah. Sure. Wow.
So I heard.
Look. Till next time, guys. We'll see you all later. Bye. Another heart for Mother's Day.
Oh,
I know. I saw it.
Yes. We end on that note.
All right. Bye.
All right.